We thank you for taking the time during this busy week to make room in your schedules for this donation. The eagerness of the district to accept this donation is evidence of your commitment to not just compliance of the law, but also to the investment in the hearts of your students and their families.
Our 35th President, John F. Kennedy, made note that no man who enters upon the office to which I have succeeded can fail to recognize how every President of the United States has placed special reliance upon his faith in God. While they come from a variety of religious backgrounds and held a wide variety of religious beliefs, each of our presidents, in his own way, has placed a special trust in God. Those who were the strongest intellectually were also the strongest spiritually. Today, our nation is passing through another time of trial. In many ways, our dangers and our problems are far greater and certainly far more complex. It is an ironic fact that in this age, when the horizon of human knowledge and human experience has passed far beyond any that any age has ever known, that we turn back at this time to the oldest source of wisdom and strength, to the words of the prophets and the saints, who tell us that faith is more powerful than doubt, that hope is more potent than despair, and that only through the love that is sometimes called charity can we conquer those forces within ourselves and throughout all the world that threaten the very existence of mankind.
Keeping in mind that when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Let us go forth to lead this land that we love, joining in the prayer of General George Washington in 1783. That God would have you in his holy protection, that he would incline the hearts of the citizens to entertain a brotherly love and affection one for another, and finally that he would most graciously be pleased to dispose us all to do justice, to love mercy, and to demean ourselves with the characteristics of the divine author of our blessed religion. Without a humble invitation of whose example we can never hope to be a happy nation. The guiding principle and prayer of this nation has been, is now, and ever shall be, in God we trust. God has been a part of the American story since the first settlers stepped onto the continent. The phrase, "In God we trust," first appeared on coins during the bloody Civil War. After World War II, the effects of godless governments were emblazoned on the minds and hearts of all Americans. In 1956, the phrase was voted unanimously by Congress to be the United States national motto. Also, under Eisenhower's administration, the national motto was printed onto U.S. paper currency, and the words "Under God" were included in the Pledge of Allegiance. In 2011, Congressman Randy Forbes sponsored a resolution that passed almost unanimously, stating, "In God we trust" is indeed our national motto and should be widely displayed.
Many attempts to remove the mention of God from the public square have been made, but the courts have repeatedly rejected those efforts, saying that simple references to God do not violate the U.S. Constitution, and the legal right to display the national motto has been upheld. Thanks to Senator Brian Hughes and Representative Tom Oliverson, the 87th Texas legislature amended Education Code 1.004 on the display of the national motto in public schools and institutes of higher education. The new law reads, "A public elementary or secondary schools and institutes of higher education must display in a conspicuous place in each building of the school or institution a durable poster or framed copy of the United States national motto, 'In God we trust,' if the power or framed copy meets the requirements of subsection and is donated for display at the school or institution."
On behalf of the Policy and Education, the students of Waller High School are proud to donate these framed posters to Waller ISD. We look forward to remembering the importance of where we as a nation have come from each time we walk these halls.